Replacement of the queen under the control of Apivox Smart Monitor app.
Сейчас проверяется режим.
We are changing the queen in the bee family and we will begin our work using readiness to accept new queen mode. And we will gradually film the whole process. Now, a minute ago, we removed an old queen that was in this little swarm. Whether the queen is fertile or not, we don't know yet. So, we remove it and after a while, when the bees feel queenlessness, we will give them a new fetal queen of the buckfast breed. We will give her in a cage, but we want to give her when the bees will definitely feel the loss of the queen and will be ready to restore it or receive a new one. This will be the best time to replace one queen with another. We will stop filming for a while and we'll start it a bit later when we will start Apivox Smart Monitor app. Now we leave a space between the frames in order to place a new queen in the cage later, close the hive and we'll observe the process with the help of the device. Inner cover closed. You can see that there is a grill here which allows smartphone to hear the bees well, and it is thanks to this that we can easily carry out acoustic control of the colony. The smartphone is placed on the grid, and we can see that it perfectly hears the sounds of bees. Let's switch it to the readiness to accept new queen mode, and put it into the graph mode, since we will wait for the time when the bees feel the loss of the queen. We will take 10 or 15-minute breaks in the shooting, waiting for the signal which should appear. 10 minutes have already passed, but the bees did not feel that the queen was gone forever. There are only signals of work. We see a white graph. The second smartphone shows the same. The red cap has not yet appeared on the chart. We now use two smartphones to confirm each other's results. 20 minutes have passed and this is a smartphone that stands vertically with the microphone down. The other lies directly on the grill under the insulation. Not much time has passed, but there are not many bees in the family. It looks like a red cap is starting to appear on the chart. The bees begin to worry about their future. Now we will look at the second smartphone. It looks like this is just the beginning. Our control smartphone shows about the same picture. And now the red cap has passed and ends. There is not much obviously open brood in the family and these are mostly eggs. It is already possible to introduce a new queen into the family. The bees begin to restore the lost queen. Let's look at the second smartphone. The same picture. Now you can give the bees a new queen. Now we apply new queen acceptance control mode. The idea is that the bees should calm down and go about their normal work. So far nothing is visible. Arrows and graphs near the zero line. So far, of course, there is no clarity. We will give them a new queen now, and will wait for the result. The new queen has been introduced into the family in a cage, and we begin to monitor the acceptance process. About 10 minutes passed. Charts are white. There is a high probability that the queen is successfully accepted. White graphs indicate the absence of arousal and other negative emotions in bees. Bees gradually return to normal activities.
Они возвращаются в обычное рабочее состояние. Здесь, кстати, видно, что
Here, the right device is returned to readiness to accept new queen mode, and it is clearly visible that the graph is white and the bees no longer feel the loss of the queen. At the same time, the left device says that the new queen most likely will be accepted. The white graph indicates the return of the bees to the usual in hive work. Small red strokes indicate the doubt of some of the bees, but there are very few of them. We'll return to them in a while. It is clearly visible and understandable that the chart is moving more and more into the white zone. The queen is accepted and already all the bees gradually calm down, having received the pheromone of the new queen. The right graph, which should show the presence of a feeling of queenlessness in the family, is white and does not rise into the red zone at all. All bees sense the presence of the queen. The state of queenlessness is completely absent. The left graph shows an increase of the volume of in-hive works and a gradual decrease in anxiety. The usual work in the hive begins again. This is how you should work with these two modes.